All right, first unit. You can see the name of the unit is Geometry Vocab, where I'm going to throw a lot of vocabulary terms at you this unit because we need to use those vocabulary terms to speak to each other throughout the year. This is what's great about this course and what I love about it so much is just because we're in Unit 1, these things don't go away after we're done with Unit 1. You'll see it through the remainder of the year. So I'm going to throw a bunch of vocabulary terms at you starting today. Those are the terms we're going to talk to each other with all year long. First one, today's topic called net. I don't know if you guys are familiar with what a net is. Here's what let me give you the definition, and then I'll show you an actual example. A net is a two-dimensional pattern. All right, and I'm not done with the definition yet. A two-dimensional pattern that can be folded to form a three-dimensional object. That can be. You guys are all familiar with cereal boxes, right? This is three-dimensional, and I don't mean comes at you because you put those crazy glasses on. 3 dimensions means it's got height, width, and length. All right? Anybody recycle in here? You know, I'm sure we have. Okay, we all recycle, save Mother Earth, right? Well, I open it up. Now, everyone see how it becomes two-dimensional. This right here, this pattern, if I drew it out, would be the net of my cereal box. All right, everyone see what I'm talking about as far as a net goes. I open it up, and then what I'm left with, whatever shapes and patterns I'm left with, is my net. Okay, that is called a net. And again, I can do it for a cereal box. We're going to do it for a pyramid in a second. I open it up, and then you draw me the shapes and the pattern that are left when it's on the ground, on the floor, wherever. Okay? Anybody have, let's quick talk, cereals of choice? We just don't do math in here. What do we got?
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
That's always a go-to, classic. What do we got?
Fruit Loops.
Yeah, thank you. Somebody finally said it today. Fruit Loops, that's my go-to if I'm going to go unhealthy. Yes?
Fruity Pebbles.
Ooh, old school. Old school, I like it. Cocoa Pebbles, anybody? Cocoa Puffs? What do we got?
I was just saying Cocoa Puffs.
Oh, Cocoa Puffs. What else? Other cereals?
Captain Crunch.
What kind? Because there's like 8,000 brands.
The original.
Oh, OG. All right. Others? What we got? Frosted Flakes?
Mini Wheats.
Mini Wheats? What was yours?
Oh, Frosted Flakes.
Frosted Flakes. What do you got? Anybody put anything on their cereal other than milk? Toppings?
Frozen fruit.
Frozen fruit?
Yeah.
Others? Anybody go bananas? That's my go-to. Bananas? Nobody? Strawberries? No? Here's one that'll blow your mind that I also do. Animal crackers. And people are like, what's your deal? Well, if you had a bowl of animal crackers sitting in front of you, what would be your drink of choice? Probably milk. Already in the bowl. Done. There you go. Bananas and animal crackers. Try it out. Don't knock it until you try it. Please tell me I don't have anybody in here that does something other than milk, like water I've heard in the past, or orange juice.
No milk. Sometimes when I'm out of milk, I'll mix half and half in water.
What's half and half?
Like the coffee cream.
It's like half cream.
Tastes like
Yeah, I'm. Whoa. Okay. Okay. All right. Other than just plain, am I missing anything else people put into their cereals for liquid?
My dad puts in strawberry or chocolate milk.
Well, that's fine. It's just a version of, like almond milk or something. I'm okay with, but You orange juice freaks, I don't know what's wrong with like, is there nothing else available in the refrigerator? And the milk's expired, but yeah, that's what I've gotten in a couple of years too. So, all right, good. All right, glad to hear your cereal preferences. So now that we know what a net is, what I'm going to focus on really is a cube. You guys seen a cube before? A die? Think of a die. How many faces? 6 faces, right? Do you know I could open up that cube 11 different ways and it would still form a net of a cube? Here's one way right here I could open it up. Forms that T shape. I need you to fold it back up for me. All right, fold it back up for me. But when you do that, what letters would be opposite each other? Meaning, what 2 letters would be on the top and the bottom? What 2 letters would be on the front and the back? And then what 2 letters would be on the right and the left? I'm going to give you a minute or 2 to think about that and jot it down on your notes. Okay, so let me know, and I'll start calling on people using my numbers here. What letters would be opposite each other? This is going to be, I get it. It's tough for me too to visualize folding a net up to form this cube. What letters would be opposite? All right, give me one pair of letters that would be opposite. Ooh, first ones of the year here. Here we go. First ones of the year. 2, 3. Lucy?
A and C.
Good job. A and C would be opposite. Yep. Great work. A and C would be opposite. How about another pair? What other pair of letters would be opposite? Here you go. 12, Luke?
B and E.
B and E is a good one. Yep. And I won't ask anybody about the other pair because that would just be process of elimination, right? What am I left with? D and F. Okay, everyone all right? That they would be opposite each other. Okay, all good? All right, let's go in reverse now. Here's my pyramid, my 3D figure. Can you guys open it up for me and draw the net? Draw the net for that 3-dimensional object. So open it up somehow and then draw me all the shapes in the correct pattern. Pretend you have that pyramid and you're going to open it up. Good news. Many different ways to do it. I know most of us are probably going to do the traditional way, but many different ways I could open up that pyramid. I don't want to call on anybody, but anybody want to come up and draw the net? Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. All right. So
Just do your best.
I think usually I think it's your way that I. Oh, oops. So it's usually this is usually the easier way to do it. So then should I also label it? Maybe. Oops.
Okay, you don't need to label.
Yeah, okay, whatever.
Okay, yes and no to this. All right, yes and no. The net is fine. All right, I'm sure most of you put the square on the bottom and then the 4 triangles off each side, which is fine. It's just the labeling. I think you labeled it opposite. The dimensions of the square are 8 centimeters.
Oh wait.
Right? Okay, so the sides of the square. And then, hey, I'm glad you did it. I'm glad. It's a must. If your 3-dimensional object has dimensions, so does your net. All good? Just let me get. Okay, so I should have had the 10 over here and the 8 here. And you don't need to label every single edge. You can just label the 2 for me and you're good. Questions there. Now, do you understand why I said there's more than this net? I could have had the square. Let's see, I could have folded that triangle out, that triangle, but I've brought this one over to the tip of this one. Yes, everyone sees that? Depends on how you do it. That's what's so great about drawing a net. There's multiple ways of doing it. Questions? All right. All right, new type of drawing here. I just wanted you to be familiar with because you may see it on a future homework assignment or test or quiz. Anybody know what this diagram's called? What type of drawing this is? With the dots? What is it?
Isometric.
Isometric, yep. Isometric diagram. Where I use the dots to form a figure. Here's what I want to know. How many cubes could I get from that? Right, how many cubes? Same size cubes, by the way. How many same size cubes could I get from that isometric diagram? If you guys cut it up. Let you guys work for a second. How many cubes could I get out of it? And as I see most of you guys doing, you're using the dots as well to make how many cubes? I don't want to call on anybody here, so how many cubes? Go ahead, guys. What do you got? 6 cubes. Yep. Yep, 6 cubes. Perfect. Good job. All right. I know this next section doesn't really have anything. It does not have anything to do with nets and cubes, but I wanted to show you just at least something on your graphing calculator that will hopefully help you out for the remainder of the year, make your life a lot easier, and when you're doing a problem, life less stressful. Look at, you guys have seen these before in algebra. Take this expression, plug in these numbers for the variable, and tell me what you get. Mistakes are going to happen though. Do I square, multiply? What do I do with double negatives, right? There's a lot of places in this problem you could go wrong. Not by using your graphing calculator though. I'm going to show you a 100% foolproof method right now that you can evaluate that without getting it wrong. And maybe some of you can do it without the calculator or without what I'm about to show you. All right, everyone, on your calculator, you have a button right to the left of one that says STO. Everyone see that button? That's short for the word store. You can store in numbers for variables in your calculator. Give me one variable I got to store in for. Or plug in for. One variable. What is it? X. And what do I have to plug in for X? Okay, let's tell the calculator to do that. Ready? Everyone hit -2. So we're telling the calculator, hey, take -2. Make sure you hit your negative button and not the subtraction one. Store it, STO, in for what variable? X. The X button's right up here. Store it in for the X variable. Enter, and the calculator will do that for you. Keep going. What other variable do I need to store in for? Y. And what number in for Y?
4.
Okay, so everybody, take the number 4, store it in for, now how do I get to Y? Everyone look, everyone see above your number 1 button, you got the letter Y. So you two, including myself, have to do alpha 1, store that in for Y. Done. And there's one more variable, which is Z. What number? -6. So take -6, store it in for Z, which is right above 2. All right, so all your numbers are stored into your variables. Now let's find out what this actually equals. So the expression they gave you, don't plug in the numbers because they're already in your calculator. Just plug in exactly what I need to evaluate. So ready? I'll do it with you. 4 times parenthesis 2. Go back up to X squared. You can do caret 2 or just hit the squared button. Or it's to the 4th, isn't it? Sorry, so let me delete that and go back to the beginning here. There we go. So 2x, now I do my caret to the 4th. Make sure we hit the right arrow button here to get back. What do I got for the rest of it here?
Plus
Plus,
5.
okay, maybe not. Plus, there we go.
5.
5.
Y.
Okay, remember alpha 1 minus z alpha 2, close parenthesis, right? All squared, minus x. You do not have to worry about order of operations, double negatives. Your calculator will correctly store all those numbers in for the variables. And all you got to do is press enter, and there you go. All right. So I would not require any work shown if I ask this on a quiz or test, because I know you're going to use your calculator to store it in. So 13,458. Questions there? All right, last thing before we go to the next thing. These numbers will be in there for X, Y, and Z until you store other numbers in. So tonight on homework, I don't know, maybe you need 6. Store that in for X. Okay, now 6 is in there instead of our original number. Okay, so those numbers will stay stored in until you rewrite them. All right, let's see what you're made of now. Remember at the beginning we had our cube and we opened it up and I said, hey, there's actually 11 different ways I could open this up. Okay, you're going to find the 11 different ways right now. Oh, little game right now. Find the 11 different ways. Now, let me give you a kickstart here. How many faces did you tell me were on the cube? 6. Which means how many squares should I have on my net? 6. So we can basically eliminate anything that's not 6. All right, anything that's 5, 4, 7, 8 squares, we can eliminate. The ones that do have 6, though, we got to start folding in our mind and making sure all sides are covered. There's not an open side, and we don't have any overlapping sides. All right, so that's what I'm going to leave you guys to do for the majority of class right now. And then I'll start calling on people one by one to see what you thought was a net. If you know the people side by side from you to the left and the right and you want to talk with them about it, go right ahead. All right, I just can't, unfortunately, have you guys face each other and talk or get in groups, which is a big disadvantage. You already know 1, right, for problem number 1. So there you go. You just got to find 10 more. All right, let's go. Here you go. 10 spot. Josh, what do you got back there?
4th row over 4th.
This one right here?
Oh, wait, that's different for you.
Is it different on yours too?
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. All right. Sorry. My fault. I guess I didn't put the newer version up. Let me find it then because I have it on my paper. So you went 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So the plus sign sideways basically, which is, where's that one? Down here? Everyone good? We're good here? Good one, Josh. Good job. Okay. 9. Lisa, just tell me what it is on your paper and I'll find it on the screen. What row and how many over?
It's the third one.
Third row?
The fourth one. The third one.
Third row, fourth one over? Okay, so that, help me find it here if you guys find it first.
Last one in the 4th row.
Last one and this one right here, right? Yep, it's just upside down. Yep. We're good there. Nice job. Or if you guys see it up here too, go ahead. Just tell me what it is up here. 4, Via.
So I think it's number 1, 2, 3, 5, 2.
This one right here.
No, it's different on my.
Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2. So you're looking for the little snake, the Z, this one right here.
Yes.
And that is, we sure?
Maybe.
Okay, ready? Well, watch. Ready? I'll show you because we got the time here. So let me build that for you. Okay, let me build that one right here. Come on. Okay, so that's the one you chose, right? That's the net. Okay, ready? And we'll see what the deal is.
Oh.
See how that happened? You're gonna have a little extra there.
Oh.
All right, see that? You see what happens there?
Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
If that's the case, I just have another one.
All right, I'm ready then. If you got another one.
This time it's also 5, but this time it's 3.
The T,
Yes.
almost.
The almost T.
So now you want this one right here.
I think it's that one.
There's no, there's another one actually. It's 5. Row 5, column 3.
On this one here.
No, it's different on mine.
Mine, column 3.
It's like I think it's your column 3, number 2.
Yeah, that's what we were working with there.
Oh.
It just turned to the left though.
Oh, okay.
So you're thinking it's this one?
Yes.
I don't have that one either.
Oh.
Here you go. It's fine. Ready? I want to make sure you understand why we're not working with that. All right, here you go. 1, 2, 3, one more, 4, and then right here. Okay, here you go. Ready? Still got opening. Same thing. It's the same thing that's happening with your other one. All right, I just can't fold it and close it over this spot here. Okay. You want to go for a third try's the charm?
I can try. Is it
Go ahead. Go from your paper.
2 column 2? I'm sorry.
Yep.
2 column 5.
There you go. We got it. Which would be this one. Where's it on mine here? This one right here. All right, good. Yep, that's a good one. All right, here we go. Let's keep rolling. 5, got another one for me. No 5 in the house. How about 16 in the house? Carter, where are you going? Your paper or my screen?
We'll do my paper.
Yep, go ahead, go.
Did we do row 3, column 3? Oh.
That will be the first one. Column 3 on yours.
Right here? Yep.
Yeah.
We're good. Actually, you know what? How about I actually just get up this here? I think I can find it. Give me 1 sec, guys. So you guys can match it up directly. There we go. All right, now can we get back to business here? All right, I'm not even too sure which ones we had here, so I'm just gonna, this one here, this one, I'll do this one, and I'll do one more with you. That one worked. Okay, those are the four I'll give you, and the T we had at the beginning, which was where? Right here. There you go. So I got 5 for you. You get me the other 6 now that we're both literally on the same page. All right, let's roll. Pick this pace up. 18. Adrian?
Row 2, 5 over.
Row 2, 5 over. That's a good net right there. Good job. All right, let's keep trucking. Now we're on pace. That's what this class should feel like. 14. Nope, no 14 anymore. Ones, no ones either. How about a 3 spot, Jackson?
Row 2, column 2. Oh, wait, you already know. Row 1, column 5.
This one?
Yeah.
You think this one will? Some of your classmates are agreeing.
I think you will, yeah.
All right, well, let's check it out here. Ready to go here? I got that, and then I'm going to take off this one, put it here, and then I'm going to take that one. Nope, I'm going to move it up one, and I'm going to put it here. This is all right. I just messed that all up. Here, here. Look good? Okay, here you go. Let's find out. Fold that bad boy up. It's not letting me. Yeah, I can't fold that one up to form a net. So I don't think that one is going to cut it there. Yeah. Okay. So I can't fold that one up. You could fold these up here, right? And then the problem is these 2 squares here, I can't fold over anywhere. Okay? You got another one for me? You do. Dig deep. Let's go. You got another one for me?
Row 4, column 3.
This bad boy?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're good. Everyone else all right? All right. Good job. 16. Carter, going back.
For this one, it's the one that's like all the way on the bottom.
There you go. Good work. 3, 6, 8. So we got 3 more nets left. 3 more nets left. 18. Adrian, going back to you.
Row 4, 5 over.
Row 4, 5 over this bad boy. Yep. 2 more left. 2 more. 13. Callum.
Row 3, 4 over.
This one?
Yeah.
Got it. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. One more. One more. One of these bad boys will form a net up here. Top of the page, George.
3 and 3.
3, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. You got it. Questions there? If you are, it's not a cheat code. Trust me, it's not a cheat code. If you are interested though, and you want to start, if you're doing cubes again, I got a little place here, Polypad. All you got to do is Google Polypad nets, and then you can do what I did here, which is basically build your own net, highlight it, see if it'll fold or not. Okay, and you could actually see it folding and unfolding. All right. Any questions about that at all with the nets? Okay, you guys got plenty of time still. We got 10:47. All right, well, 2 minutes, I guess. But everything's in your packet tonight. Make sure you check your answers on Classroom.